Hey everyone, I'm Trevor, and today we're at Walt Disney World to give you the Disneylander's Guide to EPCOT. That's my impressions and my reactions to coming here to EPCOT and the things that relate to Disneyland. So let's get going. I got here bright and early at EPCOT this morning, and I mean bright and early. I woke up at 7 to do my boarding group and the Fast Pass, Lightning Lane. I'll still call it a Fast Pass. And I just was like, dressed and ready. I was like, okay, well, I'll head out 7:10. I got here by 7:30. They didn't even let us in until 8 o'clock. So I've just been standing outside for half an hour. But now we're going to go get in line for rope drop. Now the toss-up is head that way to Soarin' or head this way to Test Track. And the reason why I say it's a toss-up, Test Track hands down, because I have Soarin' at California. I mean, literally like the same Soarin'. Whereas while Test Track might be similar to Radiator Springs Racers, it's not Radiator Springs Racers. So of course I want to hit up Test Track, but Test Track routinely is not open first thing in the morning. I've gone to rope drop here before and it's not open, so I could be wasting my time, but we're headed over to Test Track. Hopefully it'll be open. Rope drop at EPCOT, a little less organized than they are at Magic Kingdom, where they pretty much walk you to the attraction, but they just told us to be kind, courteous, and yeah, don't run over anybody. Then they let us go. And here we go. The fact that the ride was running on the track a second ago gives me hope. Probably not going to be closed this morning, so that's good. You can hear it going by right there. This was not necessarily my desired car, but I just added a whole bunch of accessories to get extra points because it was going too fast.
We'll begin with the capability test to see how your vehicle designs perform under challenging weather and surface conditions.
Crash avoidance technology disengaged.
I love Test Track. It is so great, so much fun. Can't go wrong with Test Track. It's got the same ride system as Radiator Springs Racers. Literally the same vehicles, 3 people per row, 2 rows per vehicle. The only thing that's missing is little eyes and a mouth in the front of the vehicle. They even have some of the same elements inside the attraction. You know how in Radiator Springs Racers you swerve around Mac. They have a big semi-truck that you swerve around in Test Track as well. They also have the high-speed segment where you gun it as fast as you can. So very similar. However, Radiator Springs Racers will always win, hands down, because of the theming. The Test Track theming is just not engaging as the Radiator Springs Racers theming. However, it is still an amazing attraction all the same. I love that you can design your own car. I love what you can do afterwards, playing the games, going through the showroom. If they had given me a bit more time, I would have enjoyed building my car, but they gave us like a shortened segment. It was almost like the Fast Pass length build. Usually it's a lot longer, but that's because the wait's a lot longer. So I guess it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm headed to Soarin' at the moment. Why Soarin'? I have that in California. You are absolutely right. There is really only 2 other attractions that I absolutely want to do here at EPCOT. Remys Ratatouille, which I have a Lightning Lane for at 10 o'clock, and a Spaceship Earth, which I will grab a Lightning Lane for as soon as I can. Or I'll just go stand by it. We'll see what we have time for this morning. Figment. Figment. This is my youngest son's favorite attraction. He calls it the Purple Dinosaur Ride. He loves it. But that tune sure does get stuck in your head, doesn't it? Look, I don't even need to ride the ride. Imagination, imagination. Test Track done. Soarin' done. Got both of the big major attractions done before early entry ended. So that's awesome. Of course, like I said, I already have Lightning Lane for Remys. I have 35 minutes until my boarding group is called for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. It'll be my first time riding it. So excited to do that later. So we're just gonna go do Spaceship Earth now. So this is a 5-minute wait and probably the best time to do it. All right, still a 5-minute wait though. The line is starting to stick out the attraction here. Here we go.
Your slow-moving journey.
This is one of my favorite rides. I probably say that a lot, but I really, really love it.
Here, in this hostile world, is where our story begins. Phenomenal attraction, Spaceship Earth. Gotta do it every time I come. The only thing that I have to say is that the video at the end is sorely outdated. Like, really badly outdated. They said, like, in the future, you'll be able to ride in a vehicle that is charged from solar power from your home. And I'm thinking, yeah, we can already do that. That's not the future. While I was on Spaceship Earth, my Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind boarding group was called. Now, I was here opening weekend last year, actually, but it was so new and we were on vacation that I really didn't feel like dealing with crowd levels being in a park with a brand new ride. So we steered clear. We did EPCOT the couple of days leading up to when the opening was, and then the last couple days of our trip we avoided EPCOT like the plague. But I'm so excited to do it now.
Okay, I've locked onto your vehicle.
We'll be right behind you. Nothing to worry about. Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man.
I think we're jumping back.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
We have no room in our ship for these new guards.
Drax, it's an honorary title. They're not coming with us.
I see. It is meaningless. Well, then welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
This smile right now. I can't even talk. I just got off the ride. Quite possibly my new favorite ride of all time. Space Mountain has been my favorite ride at Disney for a very long time. And Cosmic Rewind is Space Mountain on steroids. Now, when Rise of the Resistance came out, Space Mountain was temporarily dethroned because I love Star Wars, obviously, and I love that ride. But this... it is awesome. I am almost regretting not having enough time today to actually pay for a Lightning Lane and do that again. I mean, maybe I will, I don't know. I have to hop it too because I have to go over to Hollywood Studios. I got tons of videos to film for you guys. I'm filming 12 videos in 2 days, yes. It's insane, and I must move on. All right, now we're entering into France. It's a little bit later, not too much, maybe like, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes since I last checked in with you guys. And we are going to Remys Ratatouille. I rode Remys for the first time on my last visit a year ago. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check out the vlogs. We were here for 9 days, I think it was, but I'm pretty sure there were 10 vlogs because we did a travel day as well. So if you want to check out all of those vlogs, they'll be in the description. I loved Remys at the time, very cute, but now that Cosmic Rewind is out, nothing. I don't think anything could beat Cosmic Rewind. I'm gonna be talking about that ride all day. I'm gonna be talking about that ride for the next year until I can come here and ride it again. Let's do it, Remys Ratatouille, Ratatouille. Ratatouille. I love that attraction. It's just cute. I mean, it's not very thrilling, but the music, I can just stay in this spot all day and listen to the music. A lot of what I love about Epcot is standing in one spot and listening to music. It's just so perfect. In fact, when Epcot music comes over the Esplanade at Disneyland because of the Disney 100 celebration, it always makes me want to come. It's probably partly why I booked this trip to begin with. We're now in one of my favorite pavilions in all of Epcot. Oh man, isn't this gorgeous? I could sit here all day. We're in the Japan pavilion and I love waterfalls, greenery, well, sort of blue sky. Sun's shining anyway. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It takes my breath away. It's just a little after 1 o'clock at the moment, and I decided to buy a lightning lane for Cosmic Rewind so I could go ride it again. I have to hop it too over to Disney's Hollywood Studios, but we're gonna ride Cosmic Rewind one more time.
What is that noise?
Noise? No one's gonna stop rock and roll from existing.
What have we done?
What have we done?
The smile won't disappear from my face. I didn't film the second time, I just put in footage from the first time, the second time, but oh man, the whole time I was smiling on that ride. That is phenomenal. Sorry, Rise of the Resistance, you have been dethroned. It is now 1:45 and time for me to head to Hollywood Studios. Now there are a couple of ways that you could get to Hollywood Studios from Epcot. The first is that you walk, the second is you take a friendship boat, and the third is that you take the Skyliner. The Skyliner is the slowest out of all of them, but I love the Skyliner. It's a ride in and of itself and it's totally worth it for me. So we're gonna go to the Skyliner. Are there rides here at Epcot that I am sad I did not get to ride? I had a lightning lane for Frozen Ever After. I do enjoy that ride. And I would have done it, but didn't have the time. Also, I like Living with the Land a lot, but it's just slow and long. And again, it's a time situation. The Seas, I can skip. I enjoy it, but Finding Nemo Submarine Voyage at Disneyland, it has very much the same sort of a story. And of course this one is better because the submarines, who really likes the submarines, right? Actually, I do. But I know a lot of you don't. And the only one that I would say that I really would skip hard past is Figment. Imagination. So, I was supposed to go to Animal Kingdom this morning, but I decided to change my reservation to Epcot solely so I could ride Cosmic Rewind again. I grabbed a crepe this morning and found these cute little tables right here with an amazing view. I grabbed breakfast at the Creperie in France. Got a hazelnut chocolate crepe, aka Nutella. Now I'm headed to Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind for my virtual boarding group. It got called. And I was just thinking that Animal Kingdom, I've been saying Animal Kingdom is my favorite park. Epcot has been firmly my number 2, but I think now that Epcot holds my number 1 ride overall, it's gonna bump it up to my favorite park. But I don't know. This is the view. With all the construction walls, maybe once ever the construction's completely done, it'll bump up to number 1. But I just love the ambiance of Animal Kingdom too much. All that foliage and the trees and the beautiful sceneries. Nope. Animal Kingdom's still number 1. Cosmic Rewind broke down on me. So, we're coming to the Seas with Nemo and friends.
Let's go explore. Let's go explore the big blue world.
Wait, Mr. Ray, we can't explore without Nemo.
Nemo, where are you, Nemo?
Who's Nemo?
Is he orange or
white stripes. It looks kind of like you, only smaller.
Yes, have you seen them?
Seen who?
I just rode it once. Now we're gonna ride it again.
Stars are quite similar.
I'm gonna have a smile permanently plastered on my face for the rest of the day. The greatest ride that exists ever. Ever, ever, ever. Hands down. No question. And that about does it for me here today at EPCOT. Hope you enjoyed this Disneylander's Guide to EPCOT. My impressions anyway, my thoughts, my feelings about being here at EPCOT again and getting to ride Cosmic Rewind for the very first time and the second time. Hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.